Hey, how we doing today, guys? So today I wanted to do a review on this phone. This is the Pixel 2 XL, and I picked this phone up maybe about a year ago for about 180 bucks, and now today you can probably pick it up for around between 120 and 180 for sure. You can find it online for that price, used. And yeah, I wanted to let you guys know what I think about it and if it's still a viable option in 2020. All right, so the first reason I think this phone is still a good purchase in 2020 is one, its price. Everybody can't afford to pay for $1,000 smartphone, me included. Right now, I'm running a Note 10, and I bought that like a few months ago for like 400 bucks used. And right now, you can pick this phone up for as little as 120 bucks. So the price is like the best part of this phone that you can just pick it up. And it's 2 years ago, flagship phone, and it's still a good phone today in 2020. Reason number two I want to get into, the Pixels get the beta updates. So right now I'm running the Android 11 beta on this phone, and it's actually pretty cool. That's like one of the biggest reasons I hate phones that, like, I'm looking at all these phones coming out and they have new updates, and I have an old phone that still has good hardware, but I can't get the update. That's not a problem with the Pixels. So number two would be the design. So the design of or number three, I'm sorry. Number three would be the design. Now, this was a controversial design when it came out, but I think it still looks really good, and it looks different from all of the phones now that are just glass sandwiches. This has that cool two-tone design to it, and yeah, it just looks a little different. Reason number four, this phone still has an amazing camera. Like, I prefer this phone still to this day to take pictures versus my Note 10. Now, video, I would give it to the Note 10 all day, but definitely with the pictures, I would definitely give it to the Pixel 2 XL. It just looks more sharp. The colors are more vibrant in this camera, I feel. And then especially the night mode. The night mode on this camera, literally, you can take a picture like literally no light at all, and it'll make it look like it's the middle of the day. It literally takes great pictures, and I'm going to put up just a few sample pictures so you can take a look at them. Another thing that's really good about this phone is you can get that pure Android experience that you don't get with a lot of phones. I prefer the stock Android or the pure Android look, the app drawer, just everything about it. I prefer it to any other phone that's out now. Now, this phone does have the Snapdragon 835, which, yeah, I mean, it's an older chip, but it still runs plenty fast. I don't think of anything you could be doing on this phone that would make you feel like the Snapdragon 835 is a slow chip. It's really not. It still feels really good. Now, on to the next one, the battery. So, in this phone, the battery is still really good despite how old it is. Like, I bought this phone used, and the battery is still good. Like, it hasn't really worn out too much. It can definitely get me through a whole day and then some. And then it does support the Power Delivery 2.0, which supports up to 27 watt fast charging. Now, it only comes with the 18 watt charger in the box, but you can go easily pick up like a 30 watt charger or 27 watt charger and get that full charge that I believe takes me about like an hour and 15 minutes to get it fully charged. It's really quick. Now, another feature that I really like about this phone that still makes it viable today, the dual front-facing speakers, the stereo speakers, they sound really good. I literally turned this thing all the way up next to my Note 10, and it still sounds good. Like, it sounds good. It's as loud, at least, as the Note 10 is. Now, this phone is it's a Google phone, so it's very Google-centric. The Google apps work flawlessly with this device. I like to focus on the Google Assistant. I love using the Google Assistant all the time, which is going to bring me to my next point in just a second. But the fact that this phone just works so well with all of the Google integrated, like, I have Chromecast in my house, and it just works perfectly. No, I never have any issues, really. And on to the next thing, the Squeeze to Assist. Now, this feature is literally one of my favorite features on any phone. Still, is the Squeeze to Assist. It literally is so quick. And I mean, yeah, you can just say, hey, Google, but I don't know. I sound a little weird in public just yelling out, hey, Google, hey, Google. You know, I'll do it when I'm in my car. Like if I have it posted up on the dashboard for GPS or something like that, I'll go ahead and just put it up there, and I'll say, okay, Google, to change the song if I want to listen to like a different album or something like that. So that squeeze to assist is something I really miss in newer phones. I can even do it like when my screen's locked. You know, I can just bring up that assist. And then that just brings me on. I don't understand. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't. Anyway, that brings me on to my next, my last point, and this is a very important point for me because I watch a ton of YouTube videos on my phone. So yeah, I have a 2-hour daily average of videos watched. Like I've watched 3 hours and 21 minutes today. In the last 17 days, I've watched 15 hours and 31 minutes. I watch a ton of YouTube videos, and a good display just means the best to me. Like this still has a 1440p OLED display, and my new 2-year newer Note 10 has a 1080p display, which isn't as colorful. It doesn't have as much detail, and you can especially tell when you're watching videos in 1080 versus 1440p. And yeah, that's just that's a big thing that I really love about this phone. It still has a really great screen, even by today's standards. Alrighty guys, so those are all of the reasons why I think that this phone is still a viable option in 2020. If you guys have any questions, make sure you comment down below and let me know. I'll try to get back to them as soon as I can. Other than that, please like and subscribe if you liked the video. And I'm about to go play Call of Duty, so I will hit y'all up later.